What I'm about to show you is a leaked email from a CEO attempting to buy people out of the company. They will pay you $2,000 if you quit. Let me tell you why this is bait and a giant red flag. But first, let me show you the email. It says, "Good morning, everyone. The last 2 years have been challenging but opportunity-filled, typical corporate mumbo-jumbo. If it's not for you, we are offering $2,000 to resign to regular employees. No hard feelings. To accept this offer, you must reply to this email, notify your manager, and resign by today. Midnight." We come down here, he says, "Thanks to everyone who continues to fuel the machine." I like how he acknowledges it's a machine and that you're all cogs in the machine. "Because of you, the best years are still ahead of us." I think he made a typo and meant to say me, but you know, CEOs make mistakes too. Let me tell you why this is bait and a red flag. It's a red flag because you know they're looking at headcount as a way to reduce expenses. Things may not be going well for the company, and this is one way they choose to indicate that. This is bait because the amount of taxes that companies pay for unemployment benefits is based on the number of claims made against the company by former employees. Thus, employers are motivated to scrutinize every new claim. This essentially means by offering money up front, they can save money in a high turnover environment on people that they would have otherwise laid off. The $2,000 they give you up front is nothing compared to the amount of money they would have to pay over time after they lay someone off and they file a claim. And another reason companies might do this is if they're about to do a mass layoff, then they have to pay everyone unemployment. If you take the $2,000 up front, they don't have to pay you unemployment. Now, you'll sometimes see this with large companies that want to do a mass layoff, but before they do the mass layoff, they offer people a chance to quit. Here's an example of this in action. Bettercom asks employees to quit after 2 rounds of layoffs, because after 2 rounds of massive layoffs, they have an insane amount of unemployment claims, meaning they're going to pay a bunch more money in unemployment tax. So what do? Better.com is giving eligible U.S. employees a chance to take a voluntary separation package. This isn't for your benefit. This is to keep Better.com from having to spend more money in unemployment taxes. And what do right after they offer this opportunity for you to voluntarily quit? Well, Better.com does a 3rd round of massive layoffs. Companies will game the system as much as they can until someone calls them out for it. And Better.com is the perfect example of this because they fired over 900 people and offered them like 1 month's worth of severance or something. But legally, according to the WARN Act, they have to give 2 months. But they didn't care. They only upped their severance package once people started realizing that they could sue over this, and this wasn't legal. A company that has hundreds of millions of dollars in investors and capital and all this stuff. You would think they know about the WARN Act, right? Honestly, companies are banking on you not knowing how this stuff works. They are banking on you not knowing your rights or the laws that they have to follow. It's just another way for them to take advantage of you. As for this specific company, well, if I got this email, I'd be looking for a new job. Let me just give you an indication as to what the culture is like. Public service announcement. No one owes you. You had a tough life. Your ex did this. You're tired. You have plans after work. Cool story, bro. No one gives a damn. And no one owes you anything. Do the work. Oh, by the way, have a great Father's Day. I would just say that if your CEO sends out an email like this, it's probably a pretty toxic place to go. Having this on top of the email I showed you where he's attempting to buy people out, you know, that indicates to me things aren't looking good. Regardless, it's just a way to avoid having to pay employees unemployment. So, I mean, that's really the TLDR. You can shake it any way you want, but that's what it comes down to. If you're looking for the happy-go-lucky advice like work hard and you'll get ahead and climb the corporate ladder, well, then look elsewhere. The stuff that no one's going to tell you to get ahead at work or in life, and that's this channel. Click subscribe. It's real. It's honest. It's truthful. So click subscribe, click like if you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one.